Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. And if you have already watched my previous tutorials or videos, thank you so much for coming back. Today I would like to answer to the most commonly asked questions on my Instagram account, and it's about the growth strategy or how I grew my account. And today is March 18th, 2021, and I opened my account on April 26, 2020. So it's about 10 months, 10 and a half months, or close to 11 months, and I have over 17K followers, 17,000 followers. I also checked my record, how it grew, and in about a month it reached 1,000 followers, and in 2 months it was 3,000 followers, and in 3 months, on July 25th, they reached 5,000, and on October 3rd, after 5 months and 1 week, it reached 10,000 followers. And I was pleasantly surprised and felt really humble about this outcome. And I think I was very fortunate to be in this warm and supportive community. And I think I was very lucky too, but there might be some things that you might find it helpful from the things I share today, how I have been doing related to my Instagram account. So first, I would like to share what I had been doing rather externally. Externally means related to my posting or interaction with the other people, and or how I deal with the feedback. And to explain it easily, I would like to say my 3A rules. And A number 1 is active, A number 2 is analyze, and A number 3 is appreciate. So my rule number 1 is being active, and this is something I had been doing since the day I started this bracelet account, and I have been actually posting every day without any break since the first day. So now it counts 326 days until yesterday's posting, and today I'm planning to post too. And being active is very important, I think, because the more you post, you are more exposed. And even I think that this is probably not worth posting. By posting regularly or constantly, that will help your account being exposed more and more. And for example, if I had one post which didn't reach to my goal of the feedback, the next day when I post something, and then some people will check the one I posted the day before or even 2 days before, and then that increased my likes or saves, and that really helped the account to be active. And when you post, one thing which is very important is to add many hashtags, and I follow a few hashtags as well, and that's how I also discovered some other interesting accounts. And by adding the hashtags, that will really help your account to be even more exposed, and you can add up to 30 hashtags. So what I do is I put very general hashtags like bracelet book, or accessories, or DIY. And then I also put the hashtags which narrow down a little, like handmade accessories, um, hand easy handcraft. I cannot exactly remember clearly, sorry, but you can probably see the numbers of the followers of that hashtag when you try to add. And so I try to add the ones which are really big, and also the ones which have which have fewer followers. Okay, and the second A rule is to analyze. And I check the likes and saves mostly. And if you don't have a professional account, I would recommend to have that, because it's easier to see how it has been received. And the what I focus is the well, first of all, of course, the number of likes, and also the ratio of likes and saves. So, for example, with 100 likes, and if I get about 10 saves, that's kind of criteria I set now. And because the likes itself, sometimes it depends on how much it was exposed, and sometimes it's you have been lucky, or sometimes people are really trying to be nice to you, and so it doesn't necessarily tell me how much people really liked. So by looking at the number of saves and the ratio of the saves to the likes, that actually tells more how much people really liked. That's my interpretation. I may be wrong, but that's how I interpret. So with 100 likes, and for example, if I get 20 saves, then that means 1/5, 20% of the people liked it. So instead of having 200 likes and 5 saves, I would know that that's something that people really like and more interested in, and so that will give me more ideas to what I should post in the future, or what I can look for in the future, and that really helps. And for the likes, I once read that to set the goal as 5% of your followers would be a good criteria. So for 100 followers, 5 likes, 1,000, 50 likes. And if I get significantly lower number of likes on one post, then I will really look into it. What could have been the issue? What could have been something that people didn't really like or appreciate? And I will learn from that. I assume, of course, and of course that can't be wrong, but I assume and try to learn from that for the future posting. Okay, so for the third A, appreciate. Frankly speaking, people don't have to come to my account, and they don't have to like my posts, but they do. They take time to check my posts, and they like it, and that's something I always keep in mind, try to keep in mind, to be very appreciative. And anytime I can, I try to give something back to this supportive and helpful community by featuring the posts if they tag me, or of course visit as many accounts as possible and like their posts. And also I hosted some monthly challenges to give back on something, because I have been helped a lot by other monthly challenges when I open the accounts. So and that's something I try to do. And of course, I can never do as much as I wish I could do, because I have 3 children. I have my other things to do with my children, and but I try. I have been trying, and I still try. Okay, so now I would like to move on to sharing the things I have been trying to do internally. And this internally means how I have been keeping my motivation, how I have been trying to do to plan and learn. And to explain it easily, I would like to say my rules of GIF, GIF. And this first G stands for goal. And for me, setting the goals is very important, and that really keeps my motivation. So the goals like I will post 100 days in a row. That's my initial goal. And then after that, I extended to 300, and then now I'm doing 365 days. And after that, I'll probably extend to 500. And by setting the goals, that really pushes me, especially when I'm extremely tired and or I don't feel like doing anything. And there are, of course, bad days in my life too, but by having that goal, like almost automatically, I push myself. And this is kind of bigger goals, but I also set some small goals, like okay, today I would like to finish here and in 1 hour, and then that really pushes me. And these combining these small goals in life and bigger goals, and I think that's one reason I could keep the motivation to keep posting. And by doing this, it also helped me get used to posting or noting. And this applies to everything in my life, but the more I do, the easier things become. So around maybe 80th, 90th day of posting, I still found it quite hard. Sometimes I didn't have anything to post, or I just lost my motivation, but I still pushed myself. And after like 260, 270 days, posting on my Instagram account has become almost a part of my daily life. So it's almost automatic now. So I think by accumulating the steps daily, that really helps to do something and achieve the goal. Okay, and now the I of the GIF stands for inspiration. And to get inspiration is very important for me. I look for inspiration all the time on Instagram, around me, in the nature. I try to keep my mind flexible and look at things in fresh ways as much as possible. My mind is not that fresh anymore. I'm 47, but I try to always look into things in a way that I had never done. And by looking at many posts on Instagrams really helps. And what I try to do daily is I just scroll all the posts or the one in Explore, and if there's anything which made me raise my eyebrow, like, ooh, wow, I save it. And then sometimes I go to the saves and then scroll, and then by scrolling it fast, all the accumulation of the saves, all the inspirations I have had, that kind of makes something solid. And then I think of, maybe I can try this, or maybe this color combination would work, which the combination that I had never thought. So trying to get the inspiration has been very, very important for me. And for the rule of GIF, the last F actually stands for a few things. So one is flexibility, and I try to be as flexible as possible. So even I think, okay, today I'm gonna post this, tomorrow this and that, sometimes things come up. And if I cannot finish a bracelet, I just post the whip. And I try to post the one whip, but occasionally I just didn't have time to finish it. There was nothing else to post, so I just posted the second whip. Or I switched to post a reel, if there are any videos that I had recorded, or I made kind of theme, and like there's nothing new, but these have been the things I have been doing. So I try not to stick with one thing that I had decided to keep my goal of posting. And I also try to be flexible and open-minded to what people would like to see. So very often I found that what I try to keep posting might not be exactly what other people would like to see. And I try to see my account in an objective way, as if my account is somebody else's account. And I would try to imagine if I was somebody who visit my account, what I would like to see. So like if I would, sometimes I would like to post what I did for 3-4 days, the same thing. And then I think maybe adding something in between would be interesting for many people who would like to see something else, because everybody has different preferences, and some people might like one thing but some people might not, and to mix and match in daily basis would help many people feel more interested in and keep their motivations to come back to my account. And another F is focus. So it might sound contradictory to flexibility, but I try to focus on things I would like to continue. So I open this account to learn and share about my handcrafts, mainly friendship bracelets. So I try to stick with it, and I also stick with my preference at the same time. So I try to accommodate what people would like to see, but I also know that I'm quite rigid and stubborn, and I cannot really change the things which I have been having. I cannot change myself. So sometimes I get a request of things that I honestly don't think I can be very interested in. And I try to approach it as much as possible, but I also have to focus and keep the stability of what I do and I would like to do. And for the F, the most important thing is, and the last thing is, have fun. And I think social media, including Instagram, is something which affects our lives for sure. But I think it's better to use it for fun as much as possible. And I enjoy having Instagram account. Actually, I have a few more. Many of them are private, but it's nice to interact with people, especially in this quarantine, and share the things which you like and have passion with. So I when I feel more stressed than having fun, I try to analyze what could have been the issue. So, and I try to be excited about what I post and what I make, and always try to have fun. And I, again, I really appreciate many people who have been supporting my account and my posts, and that definitely um, has been helping me to have fun. So thank you so much. Okay, so I have tried to share what I had been doing and still try to do to keep my Instagram account, and I hope it was helpful in any way. And again, these are all what I do, and I'm not saying this is the right way, but because I have been receiving similar questions, I wanted to share how I had been doing. And if I use any anecdotes, I would say that the posting daily and interacting with other people is like having guests in my dinner party. So when I invite somebody and I would like to have a nice dinner, the things that they would like, and I hope I would like them to enjoy my dinner party. And although I would like them to like what they eat, I still have my own style. So I cannot change that part. I cannot cook something that I never had tried, but I also would like to accommodate their needs and make them feel comfortable and happy. And that's what I have been trying to do. And for the internal part, it's like how I would like to keep my house, my own decoration, and my own things, and that's my main style. And that's something which is more solid. I don't change that much, but in the long run, I would also change depending on what my family would need and how I would like to try. And so, in general, that's how I would summarize how I'm dealing with my Instagram life. And but please don't think that I am doing that in my real life. In my real life, my house is a total mess, and I never host a dinner party because I'm not really confident in my cooking, and I just get so nervous meeting more than one or two people. And so, but in the social media life, I can try to do that probably better than my real life. So I hope you enjoyed watching my knotting this shaped bracelet. And I hope if there was anyone who wanted to hear any tips, and my tips that I shared here were somewhat helpful and useful. And thank you so much for watching, as always, and hope to see you soon.